Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium and the home of the Southwest Classic, and fans have been filling this place up for the past few hours, wrapping up the tailgates and fired up for what ought to be a sensational clash. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety.
Entering play call.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Formation. There are 6 categories.
Here
there
comes
are 2
the offense on
subcategories.
first down.
Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 options. Seam audible.
Back to throw. It's Wegman. Finds his man down the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. Think about the Big 12 conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these 2 teams, every week they've got to have.
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Texas A&M going quickly.
Seam flat.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
The Aggies have it with a first and 10.
Seam flat.
The give on the inside. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Seam flat.
He'll take it himself. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
Seam flat.
Trying to punch it in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DB.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's a big-time moment for the defense. They're creating a negative play, getting a sack with the opponent right down on the goal line. Now that they backed him up a little bit, a touchdown doesn't seem like it's just a gimme anymore.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what makes the nice touchdown, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
On the run from inside his own 5. They got him in the end zone for a safety. Just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Caught over the middle. It's Calhoun. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Calhoun. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. Bringing it back, it's Moss.
Entering from a play type recent, there are 6 categories.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to go up top on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Entering play call.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
To the air, it's Wegman. Got a wide open receiver. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football.
Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The run from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Give to the running back. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Outside third.
Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown!
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it
Entering
beautifully.
play call.
Yeah, it's
Special
pretty easy to
teams.
follow
You
an
have 7
offensive line
options.
that makes
5,
those holes and just gives you a
return left
caravan
to select
all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking in front.
He thought about bringing that out for a half
Entering
second, but
play
he'll
call.
take a knee and they'll
Coach
bring it to the
suggestions.
25.
There are 8
A
categories.
first down for the
You have
offense.
15 options. RPO red screen is selected.
Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses
Entering
4
play
on the
call.
carry.
Coach suggestions.
You know when you're
There are
playing
8
against a defense of
categories.
this
You
caliber, you're going to have some
options.
sort of
Empty end
balance,
zone,
right? You can't just
WK
drop back and
selected.
throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have...
And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
Outside third.
Looking for room, it's Owens. They pull him down at the 17
Entering play
after a
call.
pickup of
Coach
3.
suggestions.
And
There
a lot
are
of
6
times you want those big
categories.
plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well.
outside
But
third.
if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
Entering play
Otherwise, you're
call.
just going to
Coach
abandon it. Now it's just going to
suggestions.
be a
There are
passing
6
game.
categories.
See if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
6 categories.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a
Entering
nose for the
play
end
call.
zone, knows how to get in there,
Special
knows how
teams.
to
You
make
have
things
7
happen.
options. 5,
About to
4,
kick it
and
away
return
after
left
scoring
to
the
select.
touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no
Entering
daylight.
play
He
call.
goes down.
Coach suggestions.
And Arkansas
There are 8
ready to send out this
categories. You have 10
offense.
options.
It's a
HB
good thing
blast
to be
is selected.
charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and
Entering
it'll be
play
a
call.
safety.
Special teams.
So after
You
that
have 3
safety, they'll
options.
kick it away
Left
from
to
their own
selected.
20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the
Entering
decision
play
has been
from
made,
a
and the
play
coach
type
will take
recent.
the
There are
penalty.
6 categories.
First
You have
down here
9
for the
options.
offense.
Load block left is selected.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Already find a hole in that secondary. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Aggies.
Entering play
He
call.
broke away
Coach
from the defense, and
suggestions.
they
There are
couldn't
6
catch him.
categories.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the
Entering play
QB.
call.
Receiver catches
Special
it in
teams.
stride,
You have 7
turns on the
options.
jets, and he's
5,
gone.
4, return
Almost
left
ready to
select.
kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
send that
There are 8
offense back onto
categories.
the
You have
field.
15 options. RPO peak slant is selected.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a
Entering play
safety.
call. Special teams.
After
You have
giving up
3
that safety,
options.
they'll have
Left
to boot
is
it away
selected.
and give it right back to them. Running it back, it's Moss.
Entering play call from a play call recent. There are 6 categories.
So
You
we'll
have
see
9
this
options.
offense make its
Load
way out
block
to
left
start
is
the drive.
selected.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they got him for the sack.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Flying down the right side. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns
on the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Right back to the well. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On target to the left. And sure tackling there to keep them from getting to the 1st down marker.
You have 12 options. Punt, trips, cross.
Does this head coach not believe in punting? Does he think punting's against the rules? Going for it all. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense starts with a short field.
Outside 3rd.
They'll run it. It's Owens. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
There are 6 categories.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into long
play call. Coach suggestions.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Outside.
Looking downfield, it's Wegman. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be dragged down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Hand off to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree with Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
He gets it away from his own end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
That's a ball that this offense should be. Had the coverage they wanted, receiver ran on the route, just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
To the air, it's Wegman. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Aggie! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. What a finish it with a touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over Louisiana. Justin.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen to the ball. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On second down, just keeps firing. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies!
Coach suggestions.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats.
Entering play call, special teams.
You have my man running back.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that. It's going to be a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
There are 6 categories.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Entering play call.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing with it.
Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They got it 1st and 10. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers, because these defenders, they're watching it. And And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Fires left. Makes a connection. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Makes the grab. It's Allen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
Entering
well, that's just piling on.
You have 7 options.
Kind, just the mean kind.
Return left is selected.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolute.
And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like. And through 2 quarters of ball in the Southwest Classic, we've been treated to a fun one. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch
special
radius.
teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On first down, here comes this offense.
Outside third.
A quick pass to the left. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stops.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
it's
categories.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say it's physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He's looking deep. Snagged it inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggie! And the stomping has commenced.
There are 6 categories.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. RPO zone alert slot screen is selected.
Line gets set. First down. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing is going your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Singleton. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Shakes.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. A designed run for the quarterback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
There are 6 categories.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Outside 3rd.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal for the offense.
Outside 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Play call.
3rd and short in college football, they see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Entering play call.
It's
Special
good.
teams.
And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because
There
this
are 8
dude is on.
categories. You have 15
Dogs send that
options.
offense back
Counter
onto
Y
the
is
field.
selected.
We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Entering
What
play
a
call.
great play
Coach
by the
suggestions.
defense
There
and
are
paying
6
it off with the
categories.
interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping
Entering
in front of
play
the
call.
football and
Special
knowing
teams.
what to
You have
do
7
with it,
options.
taking it
Fight
all the
for
way to the end zone.
Return left is selected.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner is stopped.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
And Arkansas
You have
ready to
15
send out this
options.
offense.
HB counter is selected.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they got it in the red zone at the 16. Excellent field position here for the offense.
Outside 3rd. Outside 3rd.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got the tight end.
Entering
They
play
get
call.
him stopped
Coach
at the 5-yard
suggestions.
line,
There are
but it
6
will be 1st
categories.
and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way
Entering
down to
play
the
call.
floor as they
Coach
get closer and
suggestions. There are
closer.
6 categories.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Coming after him. Into the end zone. Touchdown,
Entering
Aggie!
play call,
And the
coach
beatdown has
suggestions. There are
ensued.
6 categories.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the
Entering play
end zone.
call,
We're taking
special
shots.
teams.
We
You
need
have
to be
7
able to step
options.
up
5, 4,
and make tough
return
catches.
left
David, what a
selected.
grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page,
Entering
and then
play
having a
call,
guy that
coach
can go
suggestions.
just when the
There are
ball
8
is near him,
categories.
he's
You
going
have
to make the
15
play just like he
options.
did right there
HB
for 6
selected.
points.
The give to the back. That play just never had a chance.
Entering
They
play
knocked him
call.
down for a loss of
Inside
5.
zone.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving
Entering
back and
play
stunting.
call, coach
Really good job by the
suggestions.
defense.
There are 8
Continue to move,
categories.
continue
You
to
have 10
stunt,
options.
continue to get in the
HB power
backfield
is
and
selected.
make this life hard on this running back.
They'll leave it with him.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And despite going 0 for 2 on 4th down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. They stop him short of the marker,
Entering
and
play
they'll turn
call,
it over on
coach
down.
suggestions. There are
Texas
6
A&M will line up
categories.
with a 1st and goal.
Outside third.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets 1 down to
Entering
the
play
7.
call, coach suggestions.
Defense
There are
rolls
6
up deep in its
categories.
own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Audible.
Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get
Entering
rid
play
of it.
call, coach
And last week was
suggestions.
great
There
for
are
this
6
young man, but man,
categories.
again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
That pass not closes. He
Entering
got
base, not on
Will
screen,
trying to
limited
deliver it, and
options.
it'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He hit that one
Entering
right
play
down the
call,
middle.
special teams.
And
You
they
have 7
just tack
options.
on a
5, 4,
little
3,
more to this
return left
gargantuan
selected.
lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet.
Entering
Nice to
play
have a guy
call,
that you can
coach
really
suggestions.
depend
There
on.
are 8
Hogs
categories.
send that
You have
offense
15
back onto the
options.
field.
Inside zone is selected.
It's a draw. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe
Entering
living to
play
fight
call,
another
coach
day there. It'll be a
suggestions.
loss
There
on
are
the
8
play.
categories. You have
And
10
here comes the
options.
offense on
HB
2nd
power
down.
is selected.
Here's the handoff. And he's a real nowhere
Entering
man
play call,
tackled in
coach
this no-gain
suggestions. There are
land.
8 categories.
Not
You
exactly
have
the
10
ideal
options.
situation for
HB
this
power is
offense.
selected.
3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's
Entering
knocked down in the
Mike
backfield.
Ross.
He'll lose a couple.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they...
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Fair catch, called for and made.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Here's this offense
There are
with a
6
fresh set of
categories.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The
Entering
officials
play
offer
call,
the deal,
coach
and the coach
suggestions.
accepts it. They
There are
will
6
take the penalty.
categories.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
Outside third.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they
Entering
make
play
the
call,
tackle, but
coach
it'll be enough for a
suggestions.
1st
There are
down,
6
and we'll see if they
categories.
get another playoff here in the 3rd. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an
Entering
optimist,
play
the
call,
stage
coach
is set for a
suggestions. There are
massive
6
4th quarter comeback.
categories. Cover 1 hole.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
defense
Entering
couldn't
play
quite
call,
hold
coach
its water, and it'll be
suggestions. There are
5
6
free yards for the
categories.
O. Boy, that defense didn't need to give this offense any more help. It's 1st and 5. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Owens.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week.
Entering play call, coach punt outs.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There are 8
They'll snap it from the 20 on 2nd and 4.
HB slam is selected.
They go to the ground. He ran out of bounds in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pick up of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Outside 3rd.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely